Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome. You and I are here today to witness a game of Mobile Legends in which I am playing Franco. As you guys might know, Franco is one of my favorite heroes in the game. Now, the reason for this is because of his hook ability number one. It is just so satisfying when you land that on somebody, and I just think that the skill of it is just extremely entertaining. Now, I would consider myself actually a very good Franco, very good at hooking people with him. Probably one of my better heroes. Not a good example right there, but as you guys will see coming up in this game, this is an epic freaking game, and unfortunately it didn't record live. I get a lot of really good hooks in it. So, here we go. So it looks like I'm going to be in lane here with an Argus. And what my goal is going to be is just to preserve my mana and try and hook people under the turret. That is what you do as Franco in the early game, and that's what you do in the late game. Franco's not necessarily the best tank, however, he is the most entertaining tank in my opinion. Grok's pretty good, but Franco is also pretty good. I'm heading back to lane here, see if I can get the minion before it dies to our minion, but I'm not gonna, as you can see. There's only 2 minions left when I get back to lane. So I'm going to be down here and pushing this out. At this time I'm watching mid, and I'm seeing the Bane going around there and being very, very aggressive with our Eudora. So I'm just kind of waiting for my chance to go and be part of a team battle. Franco is definitely a very, very strong team guy or team hero, and is not good by himself. You do very, very little damage, and you do not have very good damage mitigation for a tank. So I'm rotating mid now because I see Bane where he's at, and I am headed straight for him. So here we go, I'm in the bushes here. I see Alucard right here, and I say, hey, I'm going to hook him and prevent him from getting away, enabling me to pick up 1 kill right there. And then Argus busting his ultimate, while the enemy Karina goes in on him, we're going to be able to pick up that kill as well, an assist from me. So I'm just going to head back down to bottom here after that engagement. I have plenty of health, and I also want to get to the minions under the turret. Franco's passive, if you didn't know, gives him a good amount of healing outside of combat and speed, so you move really quick when you're outside of combat, which is good. So I'm down here, I'm just cleaning up these minions. Franco is a very, very bad pusher. You really don't want to be doing this with him, but I'm kind of just here defending the turret. So now I'm going to go over here and help Argus out. I see that he's pretty low health, so I'm thinking about going mid right now, but no, I need to get back down bottom and defend my lane. I could go all the way up top, they need a little bit of help up there. However, by the time I get there, it's going to be a totally different game. So I'm just going back down to lane here, and I'm going to hang out. So I see Harley, and I really want to hook him under the turret, but it's not easy to do with the minions in the way, and I'm not at a high enough level yet where I can have a long hook. So I go for it right there, boom, and he jumps out. If he did not jump out, it would have totally landed on him. Good use of that ability on his end. I see guys crashing in the middle, taking out Eudora, so I'm going to head that way and see what I can do. And right here, boom. I laughed so hard in game when that happened. God, it's good to see it again. Yeah, he's just backing right there, and I had no idea what his health was like, but I just throw the hook, and the hook killed him. So that was amazing, and I stopped right there to type lol in chat, and he reciprocated by typing lol as well. So now I'm 2-0-1 right now, doing very well, and I'm just pushing this lane out, defending this mid turret. So here we go. What items am I going for, by the way? I'm going for the Dominance Ice because I want the 15% cooldown reduction, and I'm also going for the cooldown boots. I picked up the boots early on after getting the Black Ice Shield. Black Ice Shield is amazing on Franco. First item you want to go to for sure. Lots of armor, lots of mana, lots of cooldown reduction, and then boots so that I can move between lanes very quickly and help my team out. Throw a hook out there to try and land on Karina, not be able to get it. Argus going a little bit too ham right there, and now I'm headed back to the middle lane to defend against Bane here. Now I see Bane goes under our turret, so I flicker right on top of him and use my ultimate to stop him under the turret. Stop him again with a hook, and my teammates get in there and we're able to pick up the kill. So quick movements on my own to pick up a kill there for our team and save this turret. So now I'm 2-0-2, hanging out here in the mid lane, gonna push it out once again. Now I'm noticing there's a bunch of scrimmaging going on up top. You can see right there how slow you just push stuff out. You really don't want to do that as Franco, so I'm going to come down here on bottom. I end up picking up the cooldown boots, which is good. Now I have 20% cooldown reduction, and I can throw hooks much, much faster. So I'm down here. I'm looking to get a hook on this guy. End up missing it. Pretty poor decision on my part. But he's going to go for the ultimate on me, and I'm pretty tanky, so it takes out about half my health, but that's fine. I can just regen it up. At this point, I didn't know Karina was in the bush. She comes out and picks up Argus, unfortunately, because he'd used his ultimate earlier, and I'm unable to get a hook on them, but I'm just going to sit down here and defend this turret. So minions coming in on our turret here. I'm going to try and tank the damage from them, keep them from hurting the turret as I look around the map and see what I can do. But unfortunately, I'm going to get stuck down here pushing this lane because there's no one else to do it. Now, it looks like we have a Cho down here. Cho is running a tank build this game, by the way, with the item that gives you 20% damage against minions in the jungle. I checked that out to see what kind of teammate he was going to be. Tank Cho is just amazing. I wish I knew how to play that, and I didn't. And actually, that was intentional right there, to use that hook to pick up the kill on that siege minion so I could get the full gold from that. And then I come back here and I go back because my mana's low and my health's a little bit low. I want full mana for team fights in the future. So now I'm trying to head back. I'm considering right here, do I go be part of this team fight or do I get back to lane and stop Harley? So I decide to go and try and stop Harley because I think my teammates have it up there. And I mean, either way was a fine decision because they're going to pick up Bane over there anyway. So I throw out a hook and I miss him, unfortunately, for some reason. I think he dodged out of it. He's going to drop a bunch of damage on me, and at this point I'm like, okay, I need to build a magic resistance item for sure. I'm going to go for the one that gives you the 10% cooldown reduction and the passive 12% healing upon entering combat so that I can be tanky against Harley and also have cooldown reduction. So I see Karina going right here, and she uses her ability to get out of there. I throw that hook. Don't really know how that hook didn't land right there. It was right on her, but that's okay. It's only on like a 9-second cooldown at this time of the game, I believe. Alright, so I got my teammate here. That's exactly what I want. You always want to be with someone with Franco so he can capitalize on your hook. Your hook also acts as a CC, not just a pull. So this guy's coming in on me. I'm going to do a whole bunch of damage. I don't have any support from my teammates, so I'm not going to go in on him. But I did throw the hook right there to see if I could get him. Alright, chilling here in the middle lane, seeing what I can do, what kind of team fight's going on. At this point of the game, you can see that they've really pushed our turrets down really hard. We are not doing a good job defending against turrets. I come down here on bottom to try and see if I can stop this Karina from taking out the Argus. Argus goes back in, and unfortunately he already used his ultimate. It was not a good idea because he's pretty squishy at this point of the game. Not able to pick up Karina, and their two mages are down bottom. I knew Harley was in the bush for some reason. Throw a blind hook in there and end up hitting him. He has to use his ability to get out. You can see at this point of the game they also have about 3,000 gold on us, which is a significant amount, and they're pushing down the mid lane turret. We're going to lose that as well to Bane. Bane a very strong split pusher, but You&i able to pick up a kill down bottom. Alright, now there's 3 of us down here. We have minions crashing into this turret. I say there's absolutely no way they can stop us from taking that. Their Karina makes a poor decision to come in here on us, gets on top of our You&i, and I'm like, I'm going to ult him or her immediately to stop her from killing You&i, which is what I do. I use my ultimate, and then I use the hook, which is good. Get that ultimate off cooldown a little bit quicker. Now we still have a bunch of minions here. Not quite sure why Cho went back, probably because top lane was having a little bit of an issue. Alucard pushing pretty hard, but we're going to be able to pick up a second turret here. Now I see Yi over there in the bush, and I just kind of accidentally throw out a random hook there, end up grabbing the minion. Probably good it didn't land on him because we see Harley coming in. You&i, brave choice to flash out there. Not brave, cowardly, but actually the good choice, and that is okay. And I'm like, okay, let's get this minion down here. I've got a lot of health and mana. I'm good to go. Let's just farm as we wait for them to push towards us a little bit more. And at this point of the game, you can see we're in a pretty bad spot. We need to push down turrets really bad. So I identify Yi over here, I toss out my hook, and boom, end up getting him and then CCing him with my ultimate. I think that my hook actually pulled him out of Eudora's ultimate there, because she did not do very much damage with it, but we get the kill anyways. So, I'm going to push down this turret right here, or not turret, this wave, and Eudora's going to go back for some reason. No, she's not, she's going to stay. Eudora, really good combo with Franco, and you'll see that in this game a lot, because when she uses her second skill, which CC is someone, it enables me to get a hook and then ultimate on them really easily. Right here, I'm going for a hook on the crab, trying to do one of two things. Either one, take the kill of it, which is what I missed. I should have hooked it earlier so it resets outside of the crab's line and starts healing so they couldn't pick it up. But, you know, just trying to be sneaky there. Alright, in the bush, I identify there's a bunch of them there. This means I'm going to have to use the turret here to kill him, which is why I run back to it. Grab a great hook on Bane there, CC him a little bit farther away from the turret, unfortunately. He's also really tanky. I do have Eudora here. She's doing a good amount of damage, but we're going to defend this turret for now. Toss out a hook, end up hitting the minion as opposed to Harley, and I'm taking a bit of damage here. So I'm going to regen behind the turret, and then come out when my teammates are here to help me. So we're going to be able to successfully defend this turret right here. Looks like Argus is going down at some other place in the map, and I throw a hook into the bush, Harley running out of it just in time. So I see Alucard over here in the mid lane. I say, dude, I'm going to come get a hook on him. I want to hang out with Eudora. She does a ton of damage. I throw a hook out. Unfortunately, I hit someone in the back, or don't hit anyone at all with it, but I am able to pick up Karina there, and I'm going to just run my happy butt out, see if I can get out of here. Alucard goes ham on me. I throw the hook on him, CC him underneath the turret, and outplay him massively. He gets killed by the turret as I run back to the base to get health. That was an awesome play by me there. Great hook to CC him, and sweet way to get an advantage of the game. We are about 4 grand down in this game right now, and we're getting pretty beat up, but I'm strong. I'm going to come in here on Harley. Unfortunately, like I said, as Franco, you just don't have any damage, so I'm not able to really take him out at all, even though I land a hook and an ultimate. And then once again in the game, I see Bane here trying to back off, and I'm like, I'm going to stop you from backing, my friend. And guess what? He tries to do it again, and I think he learns this time. He's like, oh, I got to get out of there. He's going to keep throwing this stuff on me. So I thought about going up there and trying to find him in the bush, but I just decided to push out this lane because I didn't have anyone there to capitalize on me hooking him. So now we have a little bit of a wave pushing. I'm like, dude, we need to take this turret right freaking now. I don't know why my team is just sitting there farming the jungle and stuff. We need to take turrets bad. Alright, so this turret's almost dead. I identify that, but it's not quite there enough to hang out under the turret. Eudora gets a great second skill on this Bane, so I'm able to hook him, and I keep doing damage to him. Unfortunately, his tankiness is going to let him survive. I go for a long-range hook, and it misses, unfortunately. But we had the Cho coming in here, who's going to get on this Harley, who was trying to take me out, and we're able to pick him up. At this point, I'm 4-0-5 in the game, doing really well. Using this Eudora, she's playing very well, staying behind me there. We chain CCs on their Karina and pick up a kill, and this Alucard is in a bad spot, so I'm going to chase him down over here. My hook is almost up. Oop, he does the bush dodge on me and then gets in on our team. I land a hook on him, but he's going ham with his lifesteal ability, and we're not quite able to pick him up. I'm going to have to bust my ultimate right here to pick up the kill on him, and now I'm running because I know I don't want to get hit by that Yi. But at this point, I'm pretty tanky and I have a lot of life. I see Bane there in the bush. He steps out of it. I miss the hook on him, but I use the slam to slow him down, and we're going to be able to pick up a kill on him as well. Like I said, this Eudora playing a very good strategy of hiding behind me, let me sit in front, and they can't engage on her. So very well played between the two of us, and we're starting to close the money gap, as you can see. 36,000 on our side to 38 on theirs. I'm going to go back here, pick up some health and some mana, because that's pretty low, so I can be more effective in team fights. I'm going for the item that gives you a ton of health, and that's it, and also the 20% health regen when you get a kill or an assist. That's what I'm getting right now. I just decided to go super tanky in this game with a lot of cooldown reduction. So I'm trying to go in on this Harley right here, end up not being even close to getting them, but start just picking up the minions. So I identified we need to go for a Lord play, because I am super strong at this point in the game. Super strong meaning I can stay in front of my team and pull someone to us. My team can pick them up, and they know that, so they're trying to stay away from us. I'm going in on Alucard in the middle right here. My passive making me super fast. Throw a blind hook out there, try and see if I can pick someone up. Not able to. Once again, hanging out with this Eudora right here. I want to stick with her because she is pretty fed, doing a ton of damage. As you can see, she's 4, 3, and 11 right now. And I'm just staying in front, see if I can get a pickup. I see Alucard right there, and I'm like, dude, you are in the wrong spot, my friend. So I'm going to flicker an ultimate onto him so that my teammates can get in there, and then I'm going to chain that with the hook to get on him. Great job, team, coming in and killing him. So Alucard is down. It is now, and our Argus going down bottom. And so I've identified, guys, we need to go for Lord right here. Tossing a hook on this Yi over here, getting him, pulling him to me. Unfortunately, none of my teammates are with me. I was able to take out half of his health right there, but I have nothing else that's going to do damage to him. So I'm running down bottom here. Eudora picking up a kill on their Harley, which is really good. Looks like they're going pretty ham against her. She picks up a second kill on their Karina, and then Bane's trying to run away, and I hook him for the kill right there. So Eudora really low on health right now, but most of their team is down. In fact, they have 4 guys down right here. And so I say, hey, we need to go for Lord here pretty soon. We need to get that, help us push down stuff, and start closing this money gap here still. We are still behind in that, still behind 3 turrets, unfortunately. Alucard's right here, I'm way in front. I'm thinking about hooking him right now to get him away from the turret, but I know that I can't kill him. So it doesn't really matter if I hit him or not right there. I cannot fight him on my own. So let's get here as a group, and I'm thinking, okay, Lord, 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 because if they come and try and stop us, I'm going to drop a hook on one of them, and we can kill that guy. So I'm like, okay, let's attack Lord, and then I see Alucard coming in from the side, and I'm like, I'm getting on him. This is exactly what I wanted. Eudora landing an awesome second skill right there, enabling me to get right on top of Alucard and not miss the hook, pull him towards me, and we pick up the kill. So I see Bane right here as I walk in the bush as I'm trying to define mid lane, and I throw a hook on him, end up missing, which is unfortunate, but I'm like, okay, let's get up here. Eudora going ham. She's going to back off intelligently, and I'm going to sit in front and see if I can get a hook right here. Toss a hook in there, end up missing Harley just barely. Just barely. And you can hear that awesome freaking engine going by in the back right now. And then I'm like, okay, let's go for a Lord play. And then I realize, okay, this is stupid. All my teammates are on the other side of the map, and I got Eudora who can't take out Lord. So let's get on out of there. So run back to mid lane here. Try to push with these minions. And get up here. Make sure I am always around at least one of my teammates so that I can CC and they can kill. I have no damage on my team right now. So I see Argus over here, and I'm like, I'm going to go in. See Harley poking his ugly little head out right here. He's trying to get away from me. He knows if I get a hook, I'm going to kill him. I see Bane is way out of position right here, and then he jukes me, unfortunately. And he also flickers, and I'm like, okay, I got my flicker up. I'm going to flicker and get him. Use my ultimate just to ensure it. Going to use the hook chained with that, and our whole team is going to pick him up even though he's a tank. So that's good. He's going down. At this point, I see Yi pushing down bottom. I'm like, dude, somebody get down there. We only needed one guy, though, but our whole team decided to back. And I'm getting kind of frustrated. I'm like, guys, we need to stop. We need to freaking push. Let's go for Lord right now. We need Lord to help save us the game here. So, guys, come on. Collapse on me, and let's pick up Lord. So I start it, and my team starts to follow, which is good. As a tank, you kind of have to make the decisions in the game. A lot of the times they're not right, but just make a decision and stick with it. So Harley coming in here trying to freaking stop us. Eudora being really smart, hiding in the bush, killing him instantly, and then we're rotating onto their teammates. Looks like we're also going to pick up that guy who was hiding in the bush. And at this point, I was like, okay, let's go for Karina, but let's finish the Lord. So there we go. Finishing the Lord. 2 guys on their team are down. And we're in a very, very good spot in this game. We are still down in money. We are still down in turrets. But we have a Lord kill. So I'm backing because I want mana, and that's what I'm doing right now. I want to be full mana for when Lord spawns, because I say, hey, I'm going to push with Lord, and just soak up all the damage, hook people onto me. Lord does a ton of damage to heroes, so what I was going to do is hook and then ultimate someone underneath the Lord and let him just swing away at him. I'm like, this is my chance right here. I can split push right here with the Lord, even though my teammates should be with me as a tank. Really, really good, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So we got a big wave here with 2 siege minions and the Lord and me as a tank. We're gonna be pushing up right here. At the same time, You&i is just playing very well at the other side of the map, picking up legendary, and the gold gap in the game is starting to disappear. So as I said, walking with the minions here, going to clear up these guys, and I'm like, you know what, I don't even need to go for Harley here. I'm not going to be able to kill him. I'm just going to keep pushing minions. That's what I do, use my hook to slay that one, and come in here and do a bunch of damage to this turret. Not even paying attention to the heroes, because I'm pretty freaking tanky at this point, and get out once it looks dire. You&i going in right there on the Harley, landing an awesome second skill and an ultimate. I use my hook to finish him off. Then we come in here, and somehow Karina's using her first ability to mitigate all the damage that we're doing to her. Use my ultimate to CC her and kill her. Land a great hook on Yi right here, pulling him towards us, but he jumps out as well. And we have 2 of their Nexus turrets down. Going for the third one, I land another awesome hook on their Bane, getting CC'd and killed by You&i. And right now, all of our minions are collapsing on their base, and that is game. So, awesome freaking game played by me. It was super fun. Awesome live commentary. Hope you guys enjoyed the casting. As you can see here, I get legendary with Franco, 8 and 12, I believe it is. Yep, there it is. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in a video later.